ʻkeɪniːz Venatici, ʻkeɪniːz is one of the 88 official modern constellations. It is a small northern constellation that was created by Johannes Hevelius in the 17th century. Its name is Latin for hunting dogs, and the constellation is often depicted in illustrations as representing the dogs of Boötes the Herdsman, a neighboring constellation. History. The stars of ʻkeɪniːz Venatici are not bright. In classical times, they were included by Ptolemy within the constellation Ursa Major in his star catalogue. Alpha Cvn was Ptolemy's 28th of Ursa Major, and Beta Cvn was his 29th of Ursa Major. In medieval times, the identification of these stars with the dogs of Boötes arose through a mistranslation. Some of Boötes's stars were traditionally described as representing the club of Boötes. When the Greek astronomer Ptolemy's Almagest was translated from Greek to Arabic, the translator Hunayn ibn Ishaq did not know the Greek word and rendered it as the nearest-looking Arabic word. Writing in ordinary unveiled Arabic text, al-dhat al-qalb, which means the spear shaft having a hook. When the Arabic text was later translated into Latin, the translator Gerard of Cremona mistook the Arabic word for kilab, meaning dogs, writing Haystal Hebens ʻkeɪniːz. In 1533, the German astronomer Peter Apian depicted Boötes as having two dogs with him. These spurious dogs floated about the astronomical literature until Hevelius decided to specify the presence in the sky by making them a separate constellation in 1687. Hevelius chose the name Asterion for the northern dog and Chara for the southern dog, as ʻkeɪniːz Venatici, the hunting dogs, in his star atlas. In his star catalogue, the Czech astronomer Bekvar assigned Asterion to Beta Cvn and Chara to Alpha Cvn. Characteristics. ʻkeɪniːz Venatici is bordered by Ursa Major to the north and west, Berenices to the south, and Boötes to the east. The three-letter abbreviation for the constellation, as adopted by the International Astronomical Union in 1922, Cvn. The official constellation boundaries, as set by Eugene Delporte in 1930, are defined by a polygon of 14 sides. In the equatorial coordinate system, the right ascension coordinates of these borders lie between 12h06.2 meters and 14h07.3 meters, while the declination coordinates are between plus 27.84 degrees and plus 52.36 degrees. Covering 465 square degrees, it ranks 38th of the 88 constellations in size. Notable features. Stars. ʻkeɪniːz Venatici contains no bright stars, Alpha and Beta Cvn being only of 3rd and 4th magnitude respectively. Flamsteed catalogued 25 stars in the constellation, labeling them 1 to 25 Canum Venaticorum. However, one turned out to be in Ursa Major, 13 was in Coma Berenices, and 22 did not exist. Alpha Cvn is the constellation's brightest star, named by Sir Charles Scarborough in memory of King Charles I, the deposed King of Britain. Legend has it that Alpha Cvn was brighter than usual during the Restoration, as Charles II returned to England to take the throne. Cor Carolis is a wide double star, with a primary of magnitude 2.9 and a secondary of magnitude 5.6. The primary is 110 light-years from Earth. The primary also has an unusually strong variable magnetic field. Beta Cvn is a yellow-hued main sequence star of magnitude 4.2, 27 light-years from Earth. Its common name comes from the word for joy. YCVN is a semi-regular variable star that varies between magnitudes 5.0 and 6.5 over a period of around 158 days. It is a carbon star and is famous for being deep red. AMCVN, a very blue star of magnitude 14, is the prototype of a special class of cataclysmic variable stars, in which the companion star is a white dwarf, rather than a main sequence star. RSCVN is the prototype of a special class of binary stars of chromospherically active and optically variable components. Supervoid, the giant void, an extremely large void, is within the vicinity of this constellation. It may be possibly the largest void ever discovered, slightly larger than the Eridanus supervoid and 1,200 times the volume of expected typical voids. It was discovered in 1988 in a deep sky survey. Deep sky objects ʻkeɪniːz Venatici contains 5 Messier objects, including 4 galaxies. One of the more significant galaxies in ʻkeɪniːz Venatici is the Whirlpool Galaxy and NGC 5195, a small barred spiral galaxy that is seen face-on. This was the first galaxy recognized as having a spiral structure, this structure being first observed by Lord Rosse in 1845. It is a face-on spiral galaxy 37 million light-years from Earth, widely considered to be one of the most beautiful galaxies visible. M51 has many star-forming regions and nebulae in its arms, coloring them pink and blue in contrast to the older yellow core. M51 has a smaller companion, NGC 5195, that has very few star-forming regions and thus appears yellow. It is passing behind M51 and may be the cause of the larger galaxy's prodigious star formation. Other notable spiral galaxies in ʻkeɪniːz Venatici are the Sunflower Galaxy, M94, and M106. M63, the Sunflower Galaxy, was named for its appearance in large amateur telescopes. It is a spiral galaxy with an integrated magnitude of 9.0. M94 is a small face-on spiral galaxy with an approximate magnitude of 8.0, about 15 million light-years from Earth. NGC 4631 is a barred spiral galaxy, which is one of the largest and brightest edge-on galaxies in the sky. M3 is a globular cluster 32,000 light-years from Earth. It is 18 feet in diameter, and at magnitude 6.3 is bright enough to be seen with binoculars. It can even be seen with the naked eye under particularly dark skies. M94, also classified as NGC 4736, is a face-on spiral galaxy 15 million light-years from Earth. It has very tight spiral arms and a bright core. The outskirts of the galaxy are incredibly luminous in the ultraviolet because of a ring of new stars surrounding the core, 7,000 light-years in diameter. Though astronomers are not sure what has caused this ring of new stars, some hypothesize that it is from shock waves caused by a bar that is thus far invisible.